After backing off support for expanding background checks in the past, tonight the president says this time he's serious.
There's been no president that feels more strongly about the Second Amendment than I do. However, we need meaningful background checks so that sick people don't get guns.
And Mr. Trump insisting NRA Chief Wayne LaPierre and Republican Senate Leader Mitch McConnell are ready to work with him.
I spoke to Mitch McConnell yesterday. He's totally on board. I think in the end, Wayne and the NRA will either be there or maybe will be a little bit more neutral. And that would be okay, too.
But tonight, a spokesperson for McConnell tells us he has not endorsed any specific gun legislation. And LaPierre warned Mr. Trump his base won't support background checks, according to a source familiar with their call.
You expressed support for background checks after Parkland. Why is now different?
Time goes by. I don't think I'm different, but I think the Senate is different. I think other people in the House are different.
And the president pouncing on Joe Biden after these comments overnight. Biden's record on race already under scrutiny.
We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids.
I saw his comment. Joe Biden is not playing with a full deck.
Biden's campaign firing back, saying he misspoke and that President Trump is desperate to change the subject from his own rhetoric on race.
Tell them it's the second anniversary of Charlottesville coming up and they need to divert something.
And on the fundraiser hosted by Trump supporter Stephen Ross, who owns part of SoulCycle and Equinox, the president saying about those calls for a boycott, it just makes Ross, quote, even hotter.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.